shut the up for a second? I worked really hard for this. You have no idea the things that I've seen and the devils that I have broke down in order to be the first African-American woman to have 2 beauty contracts, to be the first African-American to be in the pages of Sports Illustrated for 13 consecutive years without ever having to for a contract. I have never had to lower myself to be anything other than Jessica Angel White.
The city, all my women pretty. We can do it light, but I really prefer the Henny. Bank accounts on silly, need a bigger piggy.
What party? Hello, Carly, is anybody else here? Carly invited me to Jasmine's gender reveal. A bunch of Erica's friends are gonna be here, but you know what? I'm gonna take it on the chin. Hi, what's up, how you doing?
Safari, I'm Jessica.
I'm new in Atlanta, so being around new people is something that I've been opening up myself to be. I'm kind of just winging it.
Jessica, nice to meet you.
You're
all right?
friends with your wife.
Who?
Your wife?
I'm not married. Wife? First of all, I'm not married anymore. Second of all, I never saw you a day in my life with her. Are you here for this?
Yeah, I'm waiting for Bambi.
Yeah, this is horrible.
It's just us two, right?
You look tall. How tall are you?
With the heels on, probably like 6 feet.
Oh, you taller than any guy you ever dated then.
No. Why would that even be a topic of conversation?
I'm just saying you're tall, that's why.
How tall are you?
6'4".
You're definitely not 6'4", Safari.
Stand up. Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, you're tall.
All right.
Okay.
Are you married?
I was in an 8-year relationship, so I'm kind of getting out of that.
Cheating, not cheating,
No,
loving, not
plural,
loving.
like polyamorous. I wasn't allowed to have other partners, but he was.
Are you Muslim?
No, I'm just very submissive.
If you don't mind me asking, or I'm nosy, who's your ex? Who are you with?
He's famous.
Who?
I won't say it, but I'll show you.
Nick Cannon? That's my boy. He's a great guy.
I'm not surprised everybody acts that way when they see a picture of Nick. Nick is an icon. It's just I know him to be somebody different.
If Nick was allegedly his boy, how come Safari has never seen or heard of him?
I don't know. You have to ask Nick.
I need a woman with, like, your personality and your understanding.
What I think you should do is keep women around you that you can trust and that are gonna be your friends and that you can learn from and talk to.
Where are they at, though?
Oh, you're sitting in front of one. I'll be your friend, I'll hold space.
I need you to get it to the lamb chop. But yeah, so I just want us to just, just put the bull aside. Like, life is short. And this with Carly.
Carly is a lost cause. Carly and I have been in a very distant place because the only reason why I was staying at her house in the first place is because she asked me to stay. And then I've heard that she didn't like me being there. So I left the house and I haven't with her since.
It's the food almost done.
It's
almost done.
So nice out
How
there.
is it nice?
Is outside
Oh
good?
my goodness.
Oh God, here we go. Carly is coming, by the way.
Me. Carly! You look so pretty.
Thank
Hey,
you.
girl. So Carly walks in, and I'm just like, ugh, bitch. Like, I've had time to process your weird-ass antics and messy-ass ways. And I hope we get a chance to talk today.
Hey.
Come sit down.
Okay.
You know you love when I'm in the kitchen. I know. We both married. You want some,
When did you go out of your wedding? Huh?
Wait, yeah, you know I'm planning mine, Carly. We supposed to been doing so much stuff. We gotta still plan.
Y'all do a double wedding. I don't know if I can.
No, we're not doing.
No,
we're not doing.
that's gonna be a
wedding.
lot of energy.
But you already married though, right?
Legally, but we still gonna do a big wedding.
Carly,
I don't drink.
no more.
I have to. I'm doing IVF. You can't drink when you're doing IVF.
You are. I do all the time.
You ain't supposed to, Jazz.
You know what? I'm doing it my way.
Okay, I'm doing my way.
Way.
I know you're doing it your way, but if I wasn't real, I wouldn't tell you. I'd be like, yeah, girl, but you ain't supposed to.
Girl, what not to do during IVF? Caffeine and alcohol.
We so much alike, because I would be getting up on IVF. For
no,
sure.
the injections that you're taking, you could ruin your.
You can get blood clot.
That's why I can't drink. Yeah.
But that back. That's why I'm doing hypnosis. Because I needed to hypnotize myself not to want it. And slowly but surely it's happening.
Yeah.
Wait, is that working? Why can't you just stop?
Last year in December, I started my in vitro process. And Carly then got re-inspired because she wanted to start in vitro. Because me, you talking and you trying to tell me something that you don't even know about.
I'm glad y'all came. So as y'all know, I've been going through counseling, and so I want to say that I apologize if I ever just been brattish or made stuff about me just because not knowingly that I was doing it, I was reacting out of a lot of childhood trauma, trying to get people's attention, and with trying to get people's attention out to see me, I was pulling on y'all, and it was giving out very selfish, like making it about me. So
thank you.
I know. I love y'all
a lot.
so much. Last year, I was just too defensive, and I did a lot of projecting with my friends. And honestly, with this apology, I'm genuinely trying to let the other women know that it's okay to apologize. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to come out of pride and just say, listen, I was wrong. How can I make it right? Let's put the bullshit aside.
Absolutely.
Let's boss up from this for real.
Right.
How y'all feel about each other? Like, are we free to genuinely say that, all right, we all cool again?
When we went to London, I was open to making a comfortable space for everybody who I was around, including Carly. You know, like, we've had some issues. Let's kind of try to get past it. But maybe I shouldn't have been so open to trying to move forward. Because right now I'm in a space where some of the stuff that I've been hearing that you said is just so utterly disgusting. And just like, I honestly really just don't with you right now, Carly. I don't. After Carly and I had made up in London, I was seeing interviews of her still saying things like, oh, I don't want my friends to talk to my man. So I'm like, you're still implying that you think someone would try to talk to your man. And it was just like, girl, haven't we gotten past that?
Can we just lay it out so we can resolve it?
We can lay it out.
No, I'm the type of person, whereas if I say I forgive you, I'm done.
When you say I forgive you and we moving forward, yeah, we should be moving forward.
We should move forward, y'all.
When I hear that you say I probably want your man or I was trying to your man, like that, I just can't.
I literally thought that me and Bambi dropped all of this. I didn't know she still was lingering on me like, girl, now you dragging it.
You can hold a grudge all you want.
That's where you're going wrong.
It's not a grudge.
It's not about, you know, just pushing aside. She's talking about the way that you handled the whole entire argument, Carly, and you have a problem with accountability because you handled it wrong.
I just was getting ready to take accountability, but
no, you weren't.
You don't know what I was gonna say.
All right, cool. All right,
you have no idea. All right, are you psychic?
I don't like when people can't hold accountability and they gaslight the other person.
Are you psychic or else? So wait, you know how to do IVF, you know how to do this, you know how to do that, and you know how to be psychic?
Don't do that.
Bitch, I will you up.
Yeah,
I will really you up because right now you. This is what we talking about. This is what we talking about. Off of me. This is what we talking about. This is exactly what we.
So my IVF, on top of my infertility and my multiple miscarriages, true trigger for me. And anybody who knows me intimately knows that is the one thing that will drive me nuts.
Carly, you cannot say about IVF.
No, I said no. I'm how to do IVF. I said she's telling me how to do IVF.
You go too far. Get the off of me.
All of y'all are beefing like this. Like,
she's a Judy. I ain't got this second.
That little slick ass she be trying to do.
You're inserting yourself in me and Bambi's conversation. oh, I got this. I know how to apologize to my friends, and I know how to say thank you when my friends are doing things for me that I appreciate.
Telling me how to do my own IVF.
Carly.
Like, you can't do that.
And now she in there playing victim.
She likes to trigger people verbally. I would rather just put my hands on you.
Yeah, but she makes everybody get to that point.
Carly will never apologize. And guess what? I don't care about that. She's done. I will never blink at her again.
Carly is a vampire. She is a vampire. She really is. She's not a good person. This is why I don't with her. Yeah. This is why she don't have good friends.
Yeah. Jessica has been so vocal and really needing support about going through IVF. And Carly should know she is trying to have a keep a man baby at 50-something years old. But it's crazy that you don't like to talk about your own mess. You just like to talk about other people and bring it up at inappropriate times and try to humiliate people. And I know that was very hurtful.
She's inserting herself and instigating and making it worse. I'm trying to say apology. I'm trying to take accountability, and I'm trying to be the bigger person, even if I don't feel like I'm wrong. I don't feel like I'm wrong at all.
I thought that I would at least be a little bit of a peacemaker today, but hell, maybe not. Y'all some dysfunctional, delusional mother. We gotta be able to move past it. I'm burnt the lamb chop.
Bills. Snort my neck out Buffalo Bills.
You need to Megan these.
Hi, baby.
No, it sounded good.
You like it?
Yeah, you look good. Sound good.
Do you like the song?
Vogue. I almost know the move.
No, bitch, you'll give it to me.
Not right now. I've been knowing Jessica White for a long time, since my heydays in Hollywood. She called me up to ask me to come to the studio. I don't know if Jessica being a singer and dancer, I just know her doing the walk down the runway, but hey, maybe this is a new opportunity for her that I don't know about. I'm excited to see Jessica. I haven't seen her in a while.
You know Bang?
I don't know him, but I know all his songs, though.
Right, all of his
He done worked with all my favorite
my
people.
Friend,
yeah, nice to meet you too, man.
So I'm in the dance studio rehearsing for my new track, Vogue, which Bangladesh produced. I've known Zell for a very long time. He's gonna tell you the truth. Zell is a straight shooter. I respect his opinion, and I'm hoping that he really loves the music.
That's what's up, though. Like, I'm excited for you.
Me too, thank you,
That
baby.
sounds so
It's
good.
so funny, because he was talking about somebody come rap on it. Like, we need the third verse. And he was like, I think we need to get Saucy Santana.
You know, that's my
his boyfriend.
Yeah, that's my boyfriend. I don't want to mix business with pleasure. Like, I'm gonna be nice and just say yes. I'm gonna ask my man just for you. I definitely can set it up, go to the studio, and see what works out.
Yeah, for sure. I love Saucy Santana. I'm a fan of his music. I just love the way that Saucy was able to showcase who he was, his sexuality, and be respected in regards to still just being an artist.
But yeah, happy to see you been working out, girl. You've been in here dancing and duck walking. Oh, my knees.
Duck walking is so.
Yeah, what's been going on with you?
I'm doing the song, I'm doing the music. That's what I'm really pushing right now. I've had a few years off from my public career. Now I'm back in the public eye, and I'm trying to do things my way and take control of my life like Janet Jackson.
What you should.
I have a question.
What?
Because I'm all about love these days, even though I don't have love. Have you met Saucy Santana?
Yeah, I met his family. We had, his grandmother was having a birthday party, so I got to meet his mom, his sister, his grandmother, some cousins. I need him to meet my family, though.
But you do need him to meet your family.
I want our families, like, to meet up in one place and, like, just to have it all, like, in one place just so I can see. And I just want him to see where I came from and, like, what, like, who I am.
It's giving marriage.
Yeah, no, it's giving. I'm finding a surrogate. I'm looking for a surrogate right now.
Yes.
For these kids.
Well, I wish I could be your surrogate, but, you know, I got my own going on. Well, I wish you guys well.
I appreciate it, and I know you really do, and I appreciate just like your love. Like, you know, you give off like this, but I'm super excited for you. Your sound great, you look great. You just, you know, you gotta work on your duck walk. Other than that, like,
But the duck walk was bad.
The duck walk just needed a little, you need to learn on the duck walk, but the duck walk ain't easy.
Well, that was my first time ever even knowing about a duck walk.
Come on, let's try the duck walk. Let's duck walk on out.
So you know how to duck walk?
I don't.
All right, let's look in the mirror.
I'm just gonna walk like this because I can't even get up from sitting down like that.
I know I went crazy at Amy's party, but I cannot believe that Bambi doesn't see how wrong she is.
Jess, you want to have a mimosa with me?
Sure. I don't know how we got here.
Yeah, I mean, like, so.
What happened on the trip?
Bambi said that my boyfriend, Tilo, was throwing me a something, right? And I was like, how do you know? And she was like, because I DM'd him. And I was just like, okay. Somebody who's knocking this up, somebody who's up in here, friends should not be talking to that person. You should not have my man's number.
Hey, I'm totally...
Because this right here, this hot pocket, should belong to one person only.
DMing another woman's man, no, you shouldn't do that. But the way that they're acting, both of them, I can't side with either one at this point. I'm trying to understand how we got to throwing blows.
I get it that she was DMing him out of, hey, what are you doing for Carly's birthday or whatever, whatever. All that stuff with me and Spice, and I don't want to go through this with Bambi, you know? Like, I get it. And maybe this is one big misunderstanding. He is the best thing that's ever happened to me, right? And I love him to death, and I want to marry this man.
I know.
I'm scared. I'm scared there's gonna be another relationship that cheats on me.
Jack had 2 sets of twins on me. The other man went to jail. Kai, y'all saw how he treated me. I'm paranoid, I got PTSD. It's just a whole lot that I don't want to deal with.
I'm concerned about him it up, because if he it up, I'm gonna go crazy. You know what I mean?
You know how I get.
I know, but it's not healthy. You can't thrive off of negativity, and this is beneath us. Like, this don't just affect y'all, it affects me too.
Right, because you're in the middle.
And because I feel like, is that something that could happen between you and I? What's been going on between you and I'm more concerned because I feel like, honestly, you hurt my feelings. The way that you've been acting around here and you not sharing with me what was going on, like you didn't want me around. I love living with Carly, but she can be up and down with her emotions. I love my friends. I'm protective over Bambi. I'm protective over Carly. They're family. So if they could do that to each other, the you think is brewing for me? You know how you have fear of partners? I don't have fear of partners. I have fear of being betrayed by my closest friends.
All I gotta say is, I appreciate you and keep being you, because you are what I need in my life.
I love you, Carly. I know you wanna, you know, have a successful relationship, but you gotta have one with yourself first.
Oh, this has gotta be the end relationship, sis. It's gotta be the end. I don't want any more relationships after this. I'm too old for this.
You're not that old.
Yeah. Come in.
Oh, you sick. You don't want to get the door.
I don't want to get up.
How you feeling, boo?
Okay, baby.
And I pay attention to detail, so I heard some of the stuff that you like. Today, I'm checking on Jessica. The scare in Canada, when she left the group while we were in the slopes, I didn't know it was that serious, so I'm here to love on her and see really how I can support her. I've been thinking about you, girl, since the trip. Like,
oh my God.
First off, health-wise, how you feeling?
You know, I'm recovering.
Okay.
I was really sick. I have stage 4 endometriosis. It's like every single month you have severe nausea, your cramps, nothing works, can't eat, you're now dehydrated, and you can't catch a break.
I don't really like to talk about it any longer because I first don't want sympathy about it. But when I do feel good, I kind of get like you know, real free-spirited. Because most of the time, I'm always constantly in pain.
The big 10-centimeter cyst that was removed last year, now it's growing back and it's 4 centimeters already. And now that cyst there is hurting, which is causing more nausea. This is something that I deal with every 28 days of my life. I can't continue living like this. But how did you enjoy the trip?
It was cool until you messed up my damn hair. The fact that I had to go do my face again. I'm about to kill Jessica.
I'm just thinking, we in a pool and let's have some fun. I didn't think it was that big of a deal. And Zell and Bambi said something about reading the room, and I'm like, really?
The pool vibe was we was chilling. It was giving shoulder below wet. That's the reading the room part.
Amy, look at these hands of mine.
Let me look at them good.
I've been on this earth over 200 times. The one thing I'm not gonna do is come back as Jessica White, and this is my last life.
And talk about hair?
Talk about hair and lashes.
Now look at mine.
You haven't been here that many times.
I haven't been. They saw.
They saw.
Cause I be room reading.
But let me mother you then.
But mother me dry. Sis, where you been? And what did you come back as? Like, I don't know. If you've been here 200 times as a black woman, then you know, when you see this wig on, specifically a frontal, you knew not to dunk me in the water. But I'm just glad that Jessica is feeling better. So your IG story.
Well, you know, I'm about to start my in vitro.
How you feeling about that?
In a couple of weeks, I go in for my first treatment.
I want children. And if you know Jessica White, I'm gonna keep trying. I have been posting on my social media my in vitro journey, and I'm here to be really honest and to be vulnerable and tell the truth and to make space for other people to feel comfortable with telling the truth. It just gives me more hope.
My situation, you'll be the first friend, not family member, that I've ever shared this with. And you being open about this is really an inspiration to me. I have something medically that I've been running from for years, even me naturally having a baby. As a teenager, I received some bad news about my reproductive health. There's a canal in my vaginal area that looks very thin, very fine, and that is causing me to not menstruate regularly. And I may not ever carry my own child naturally. The worst part about all of this is I was with Mozzie for 6 years and I never told him. It's been such a secret. I do feel guilty sometimes not fully, disclosing my medical situation with Mozzie, because when me and Mozzie were a couple, we definitely were planning on having kids. So although Mozzie and I are not together, I think that he deserves to know the truth.
What you gotta do is get rid of the emotional guilt. It's never gonna be easy, Amy, because you feel less of a woman.
I do.
Especially when I was with the man that was able to get everybody pregnant but me.
Same thing, I think of that with
that hurts. I've gone through so many different emotions to get to this point where I'm like, I am about to do this, and if I have to do it alone, I'm going to do it alone and raise the best child that I possibly can. I am going to carry my child next year, and no devil in hell is gonna stop that.
Got it.
I think that you're gonna be able to carry your baby. And I touch and agree with you that happens. And I promise
and same for you.
Yeah, seriously, seriously. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen for you too.
It's gonna happen.
Shakana! Girl, you play too much.
Come over here, girl. Stop complaining. I want you to meet my new friend.
You act like I don't know nothing about horseback riding. Girl, you is crazy. You not the only black girl that know about this.
Come here, Dreamer.
What are we doing here?
Look at Shakina. This is my friend Shakina.
What are we doing here?
We're learning about the apocalypse. Well, there are some big changes for planet Earth, and I want Shakina to come along with me to learn about living off the land. I do believe that we need our own produce. We need to grow our own crops, get our own livestock, and really prepare.
Girl, the world is not finished.
It's going in. Where you walk up to a stage?
God, please. I don't know what she got going on or what she going through, God, but continue to let the land live, God. Let us live on the land of the living.
The road is coming to an end.
No, it's not.
It's here. It's among us. It's amongst us.
Jessica got me out here in the middle of no mother where, because she feels like The apostle. Talking about the epilepsy. What is it?
Apocalypse.
She feels like the apocalypse is on the way. Girl, what the is you doing? You gotta take that plant out of there. I thought you knew what you were doing, man.
I didn't know what the I'm doing. I said I came here to learn, bitch.
It's getting a little bit dark outside. Y'all want to go to the barn and learn about some chicken?
Oh, yeah, let's learn about chicken.
And how long would it take to actually become like a real professional farmer?
7 years. I heard if you try and do something and you have a focus, then maybe in about 7 years you'd be good at it enough.
So I just started learning astrology and I'm already better than the rest.
Yeah.
I feel like it takes me like 2.5 seconds to learn. Like
I'm
very diligent. I learned how to be a great in 2 hours.
What?
We're just talking about learning.
I'm gonna grab the goat real quick.
Okay, yeah, you go ahead and do that. Baby, I didn't mean to offend
no worries,
you or
no
your
worries.
wife.
You can...
God bless. I wasn't talking about his I was just talking about that I'm a quick and fast learner. You don't stop just because the apocalypse happened. Shut the up. Time to fuss and fight with me. I just love you so much. By the way, I brought you here because I needed to hang out with somebody to make me laugh.
And I've been making you laugh.
Because the people that I've been friends with here in Atlanta, Carly.
What you mean?
Carly hasn't been quite pleasant to be around, so I have actually been isolating her. I moved out.
So you haven't been talking to that lady?
No. I got tired of Carly talking about me and then just hitting me up and asking me to call her and it being about her herself and her fiance. She never cares about my life. It's always about her.
Hey, sir, you about to be the bird.
You wanna hold this chicken?
Hell no.
She's so nice.
Hold her. You got us out here. You should hold her.
She's almost asleep anyway.
Ooh. Honey, let's go over here with the eggs. Please.
Part of being sustainable is chicken eggs, right?
Why is this important for the epoxy?
The apocalypse?
Apocalypse. Apocalypse.
Yeah, there you go.
Apocalypse.
Yeah.
It just sounds so dumb. Apocalypse. We're waiting on the apocalypse. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not dying. When it's time to die, I'm going to heaven.
Y'all some ghetto-ass bitches.
You better let it go, you ass-kissing bitch. What's going on? What is the problem?
You're talking to my friend. As soon as Spice started yapping, Shekinah is gonna be her little, you know what I'm saying, sidekick. Spice just inserts herself in everything. The clown crew is here.
Weird-ass bitch. I know you ain't just call me weird, baby.
Yes, you are
weird. Scrappy is not married to you no more. You ain't no motherfucking rapper. This is a disaster. Man be coming over here talking out the side of her neck. Like, bitch, why are you even talking to me? Oh, it ain't got nothing to do with you.
Shekinah, take your ass home and get up out of here now.
What the I don't know what the Jazz, I don't know.
I got this. It's my friend. I got this. No, she my friend too.
No, she not your friend. Don't with me, bitch.
Weird.
You're very weird.
What did I do to you?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Glamour magazine event. Hey.
Is that fighting?
I don't know.
This girl cool. Don't take your
Girl, who is Shekinah Spice St. Davis?
Of course, Blue Wig came with the clown. She's screaming and hollering. Shekinah done jumped in because, you know, they yin and yang. I just don't understand. Once again, everywhere we go, Spice, it's you. Like, this moment is about Jessica, and I know Spice don't really know a lot about being glamorous, but I just don't know why she's screaming and hollering. She needs to slow down off that Jamaican juice.
What did I do to you? How did I affect her life?
I know Spice to be a very bitter bitch. Like, how are you more mad at me than Rashida is? Everybody is right on point with their Frost cult leaders. They would drink the Kool-Aid and die for them.
Bravo! You made a scene! Damn the lights out. What y'all talk to me for? Are you kidding me? Y'all can't believe y'all did this in my event.
That I went fighting at your event.
You want to talk me at my event? Your mother don't never know how to act.
I am not dealing with this. I am out of here.
You bitches! Get those cameras out of my face. You do not film me anymore. I'm done. That was not how it was supposed to go.
My night has been completely ruined, and I cannot believe what has unfolded. Clearly, these motherfuckers don't know how to act, and they got a lot of pent-up issues between each other. Spice and Shekinah knew how important this night was to me.
Jess. Girl, look at me, please. I know.
I don't even know what the hell just happened.
It's very unfortunate that dumbass happened. It's a great event. We're all still having fun.
Spice is on something, I don't know.
Spice got her whole little thing going on with me, stemming off of the Kirk and Rashida cult. It's very weird.
It's so much emotion in this moment for everybody right now. I can't even get a clear story of what even went on, why it went on, and why it ended the way that it ended.
First, I'm Rennie. Nice to meet you.
Yes, I was this.
Yeah, we was going
Jasmine, I was going to introduce you, but
I'm so sorry.
I was looking across the room.
So
I see Spice started.
And that's my niece. This is my niece. Robin. Come over here and be Simpson. This is my niece. This is the one I was telling you about.
So who started this? Shekinah?
Yeah, I don't know, but who was you arguing with first?
I was trying to introduce you and Robin to everybody, but Spice wouldn't lift her hood up. I didn't know what it was, so I kept saying, Spice, meet my niece.
You shouldn't even put nobody up in her face.
Don't
like them
force
hoes.
me on
Y'all
nobody,
be
baby.
Overstepping and being too much friendly. Them hoes. No, you know she don't like you. Girl, that's why everybody already be acting funny with Jasmine about Kirk and Rashida, but that don't got nothing to do with nobody but Kirk, Rashida, and Jasmine. Bitches just be playing too many games.
She really don't like me?
No, girl, you know that. But Jessica, tonight is your night. You're gonna go unrevealed. We're gonna get your hat. You got some shades? Because you took your lashes off.
But I want to wear your hat.
Honestly, I don't even know how all this happened, but I'm thankful for these people that came to support me tonight. And for the record, Jessica White has been doing this since she was 12 years old. One thing that I'm gonna do is show up and be a star.
I'm sorry. Can everybody shut the up for a second? I worked really hard for this. You have no idea the things that I've seen and the devils that I have broke down in order to be the first African-American woman to have 2 beauty contracts, to be the first African-American to be in the pages of Sports Illustrated for 13 consecutive years without ever having to for a contract. I have never had to lower myself to be anything other than Jessica Angel White. The cover of Glam magazine. And tonight we're here to celebrate a Black woman having the ability to have a second chance at life.